Everyone has felt this way in football. Hey everyone, today will be a different type of video. If you're looking for the normal entertaining high-paced matches or analysis, please feel free to check out my other videos. In case you're still interested in the actual footage or gameplay, this is a 9v9 half-field game. To start, if you've clicked on this video, you most likely have experienced the wonders of football. It's a beautiful sport, it's a passion for many, but it's also ruthless. It can leave you feeling on top of the world, but it can also crush you entirely. You probably thought of chasing it as a career professionally, despite all the odds being against you. The odds are against all of us for a reason, but everyone has the right to dream big. I would say football is probably around 70% mental, the rest being fitness, technique, etc. All the tactics, positioning, anticipation, understanding of the game, etc. are what separates the good and the elite. But one trait stands out in particular: confidence. In this video, I will discuss 6 rules to regain confidence in football. But first, I would like to paint a picture. I was sick this day, so a lot of things went wrong. This was the main inspiration for this video. When things go wrong, your confidence begins to fade. Even the things you would do without thinking, you start to hesitate. And when you think about it again, or watch the replays, you're just thinking, what the hell was I doing? You might start to play more passive, doing things that aren't your style of play, which makes you feel more alienated from the game. That's not your style, that's not how you want to play. None of our best games come from when we play scared. This is something extremely common in football, yet it isn't talked about as much as it should be. Just remember, you're not alone. Even the pros have dealt with this issue countless of times, and they will continue to deal with it as long as they keep playing. That's one of the main reasons pros still underperform some games. Their technique is almost perfect, their tactical knowledge is incredible, they are some of the fittest athletes in the world. Yet, why do they still crumble? Confidence. But that's the reason why they are professionals. They handle it exceedingly better than the average player. It takes one moment to lose all your confidence and make you feel like you don't want or deserve to be there. But it also takes just one moment to regain it all. Rewrite the story of the game. So now, the big question is, how do we deal with regaining confidence? I would like to divide confidence into 2 types. In-game and out-of-game confidence. In-game refers to when you're low on confidence in a specific game. It can happen due to making mistakes, constantly losing 1v1s, and anything else. What's the first thing to do when rebuilding confidence? Rule number 1. Play simple. Minimize the risk of making errors. Play simple and play quickly. Take 1 or 2 touches on the ball, regardless of your position. The more things you do right, the more comfortable you will feel. Rule number 2, off-ball movement. You need to exert even more effort moving when you don't have the ball, when you're low on confidence. The more off-ball movements you do, the more opportunities you have to be involved with the play. The more involvement you have, the easier it is to ease back into stride and start playing how you want to play. Rule number 3, work rate. You need to work even harder to make up for your mistakes. Make sure no one gets past you. If you're not succeeding offensively, make sure you make up for it defensively. Make sure not to let your emotions dictate you though. Receiving a warning or getting suspended will make things harder. Next, out of game refers to when you're low on confidence in general when it comes to football. This can happen when you're having poor form or constantly dealing with injuries along with many other things. Rule number 1, genuinely work hard. You need to be real with yourself here. If you're not playing well, there's a chance you're not working hard enough. Don't think you're working hard or feel like you're working hard. Genuinely grind it out. Rule 2, watch the professionals. You don't need to study or overanalyze them. Watch one of your favorite players in your position and see how they play. Take inspirations from the things they do, see what works and what doesn't work. Take note, this doesn't work for everyone. Find out what works best for you. Rule number 3, enjoy the game. As cliche as it is, there's a reason this advice is always passed around. I believe it is the most important rule in this video. Without enjoyment, you won't improve, you won't stay motivated, you won't work hard. The best football is played when you're having fun. Football is harsh. It's extremely difficult. But when you finally break through and play with complete freedom, no feeling can compare.